All right, this is a warning. This video is not going to contain, or it will contain little, if any, thing of academic value. This video is mainly intended as a pissed off rant because I'm in a fucked up mood right now, and I'll explain briefly before I go on to this. So if you don't like that kind of video, then stop now, please. Go on, do something else. There are plenty of other fun, exciting things to watch on YouTube. Now I don't know if you guys experience this, but sometimes you ever have one of those days, okay, where you I don't know, you're walking down the street and somebody like talking on their cell phone bumps into you. And on most days you just like, hey, no problem, and whatever, and you're kind of annoyed, but it's not worth making an issue out of, and you go on with your life, you go on with your day. But then there's that one day you wake up, you go to bed pissed off, or you go to bed with issues, you wake up pissed off with issues, and then somebody bumps into you, and it's just like, what the fuck, watch where you're fucking going, you shithead. It's that kind of a day. Well, that's the kind of day I'm having, okay? Actually, it's the kind of week I've been having overall. Now, this is just the tiniest little bit of background here. Last week, my old dog, he's a 14-year-old black lab, if you can imagine. That's an old dog. He got in a fight with a moose. Yes, a moose, a real fucking moose. And it kicked the shit out of him. He had to have surgery, which sucked. And then, on top of that, was it 3 days ago? The fuel pump in my car went out, and I ended up having to have it towed a great distance to the garage to get it repaired. Anyway, the whole point of this being is that in the last week, we've dropped almost $2,000 on these two unrelated accidents, and that has got me really, really kind of pissed off. Right there, just the freaking loss of money. It's kind of like, you bust your ass, and you just start getting ahead to where you're paying your bills off and actually able to put something away and thinking, maybe we can go on vacation, or maybe we can do this, or maybe I can buy the new camera I want, and this kind of stuff. And then it's fucking taken away from you just by some, say, act of God. By just this accident that just occurs. And that sort of has me torqued. So, I've been just pissed off about it. And last night I was really just freaking stressed about money, pissed off. I went to bed. I had fucking nightmares about being, whatever. And then I wake up today and, I look in my inbox, and I got 5 fucking comments from this piece of shit fucking half-witted douchebag. Okay. Now, actually, there was only 2 comments, just repeated 3 times and 2 times, although he did delete the duplicates. But okay, and it's kind of like, normally I would just go fucking troll, don't feed the trolls, and I would go on and ignore it. But you know what? I don't feel like it today. I feel like, what would make me feel better would be to frickin' to talk to this fucking butt plug. Okay? Now, the user, he has no videos out, so it's not worth, I'm not, just, rest of you, this is just me ranting to him, ignore him. He is, SterlingGreystoke is his name, and he responded to a video I had made, to, Karen's Faith. The video was against, I'll put a link down below. The video was about that Nephilim, hidden archaeology, this idea that there's this vast conspiracy of archaeologists hiding not only evidence of the Bible and Old Testament, but also, hiding the giant skeletons, the Nephilim, and all this kind of crap, and hiding the fact that there's these fucking advanced UFO, lost continent of Mu, lizard men, fucking Velikovsky, astronomy, that kind of crap that all kind of goes hand in hand with these fucking retards that are too fucking stupid to actually look at a real science book, and they get their information from frickin', I don't know, Time Life, Mysteries of the Unexplained, or whatever the fuck that is. And I don't mind if somebody, I would have no issue with somebody criticizing my actual, saying, okay, what about this paper? What about that paper? Or you misunderstood this paper, and here's why you're wrong. That would be great. I would love to actually have somebody do that. But what this fucking fuckwit did is he got he made a comment, and I'm going to read it to you here, okay? Now, what I'm mostly interested in this comment is that, okay, let's see here, I wrote these down. Yeah, out of 6 main points he makes 2 that even are remotely related to the topic, that are remotely even slightly academic in nature at all. The rest of them are just fucking insults. Okay, and I'm going to read it to you, okay? It's just, okay. Let's see here. Hold on. Here's what he wrote. I wish you would take an acting class, or at the very minimum, please tape your arms to your side as to limit your ape-like scratching movements. For the love of man, invest in a thesaurus. Stop using the god Google as a way to refute material. Open your undereducated mind. And lastly, but certainly most important, get off your Twinkie-eating ass and visit the sites you so smugly dismiss so you can actually live the experience for yourself and not through another. P.S. Lose the love handles. Cheers. You see why this fucking fuckwad pissed me off? Okay, okay. I'm gonna go through this. This is to you, fucking SterlingGreystoke. Okay, okay, whatever. Tape my arms to my sides. You don't like my fucking thing. Okay, so you don't like my fucking production value, whatever fucking thing I do. Fucking don't watch my goddamn videos. Whatever. All right, I don't see a fucking video from you. All right, blah, 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 ape-like movements. All right, fine. For the love of man, invest in a thesaurus. Invest in a fucking thesaurus? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You want me other words for fuck? How about fucking copulate, coitus, intercourse? All right, does that help? Is that better for you? What the fuck are you talking about, you piece of shit? Anyway, that's just stupid. Okay, using the god Google. In those videos, you half-witted piece of shit, I fucking cited multiple primary references. I read from those fucking primary references, but I'm going to take a shot in the dark that you saw the title, maybe saw the first few seconds of the video, knew that it was something you were opposed to, and then made your fucking stupid-ass dumb fuck responses. Okay, that's what you fucking did, you. Okay? Because I cite the fucking material, okay? I even cite material that this David Hatcher Childress cites. The same sources that he cites, I had the originals, and I read from them, including the parts where he left out the important section that refutes his entire argument. Now that's called lying, all right? Me fucking flailing my arms and ape-like scratching movements doesn't change the fact that that fucktard is a liar, okay? It doesn't change that fact. But you know what? You'll never find that out because, you'll never actually look at these sources yourself. You are the kind of, you fucking believe it's true, so therefore you don't question the source. I can see the fucking tone you take, all right. So stop using Google. The only thing I Googled in that entire fucking video was I used Google Books because I didn't have a copy of one of the books that he cited. So I found it on Google Books so I could read from the original book. I open my undereducated mind. That's a really interesting statement to make. First of all, undereducated, I got more fucking education than you do. I guarantee it, okay? That aside, open my mind. Okay, open mind. That's an interesting thing that a lot of you creotards or fucking conspiracy theorists or fucking whatever like to use. This open your mind, which essentially to you guys, open your mind means fucking don't question the validity of anything that you want to believe in. That means you look at it and you go, well, that sounds like it's fun to believe. I'm not going to look into the fucking facts behind it. And you call that open-minded. I call that gullible. I call that fucking retarded. Okay? I question everything. I question every fucking thing I see, and I don't care if it's something that I believe to start with, or disbelieve to start with, or what. Question everything. Okay? I don't even begin to understand it. That doesn't, again, back to the video that you're commenting on here. Karen's Faith, or David Hatcher Childress, quoted things. Said, did you not, he claimed that, that these events, okay, he describes this event, okay, I'll use an example, Akambaro. Okay, he talks about Acambaro and about how De Piso spent less than 4 hours studying these artifacts and then concluded, like somehow he miraculously studied 30,000 artifacts in 4 hours. When the fact is, in the paper that he's quoting from, the fucking paper he's quoting from, it states that De Piso spent 4 weeks studying the artifacts, not 4 hours. Childress lied. All right? But you know what? You'll never know that because you see the claim that makes sense to you and you're not going to look it up because you're a fucking idiot. All right. Let's see. What's the next claim you make here? Get off your Twinkie eating ass and visit the site you so smugly dismiss so you can have the experience or live the experience for yourself. First of all, I don't eat fucking Twinkies. That's just stupid shit. And the funny thing about this, now this is what's funny, you fucking SterlingGreystoke. You're not that hard to find online, all right? And I'm not saying that as I'm not doc dropping. But you're a little on the hefty side yourself there, buddy. You're certainly a hell of a lot heavier than I am. And normally I wouldn't give a shit less. I don't care if somebody's big as a fucking house. It doesn't make a bit of difference to me. I like to look at their arguments. But the fact that you're basically calling me fat in the next 2 sections here. Calling me fat when, first of all, I'm by no means fat. And second of all, you're a fucking chunk ass yourself, you piece of shit. Fucking losing your hair much? Alright? I found your fucking online dating things. I'm so lonely. Wow. Fucking divorced. You fucking... What the fuck? It's just... Again, fucking why in the fuck would you attack my weight? Which I'm not heavy by any stretch of the imagination. When... Look at your fucking self. Alright? Now, the other thing I want to bring up about not visiting these sites... I'm curious as to how many of these sites you've actually been to, which I'm going to guess is 0. All right, I'm positive you've never been to one of these fucking sites. I've actually been to. Let's see, I've been to the Aleutian site. I work for U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Been to the Aleutian site. I've been to not the actual mound that Childress discusses, but I've been to several of the mound sites, the museums at the mound builder sites. I've been to Acambaro in Mexico. The original museum was closed. I don't know if it's permanently or whatever when I was there. But there is some of the artifacts, so-called, are on display there they have a little museum public thing. I've seen the artifacts. Let's see, what other one? Oh, and of course the Grand Canyon, although I did not find his Tomb of Kings or whatever the fuck that Childress made up or, copied from an old paper. Which was, by the way, a practical joke. It was an April Fool's joke, you stupid piece of shit. But that's okay. Again, look up your original sources. All right, and I apologize again to all of my regular viewers for this kind of video. I don't want to do this. I don't like to do this. I'm doing it because it kind of makes me feel a little bit better, and this guy really fucking got to me. I don't know. He's an idiotic, stupid ass piece of shit who frickin' lobs fucking insults at people. Those of us, I don't care what people's opinions or viewpoints are. I think that people who actually make videos on any viewpoint, even Karen's Fate, the one I responded to originally, have 10 times the balls of these fuckers that just lob insults from whatever. They're So, you know what? SterlingGreystoke, fuck you. Just fuck off and die.